Well, let's go, ho.
What?
Look, that's exactly what they about to call you upstairs, so you might as well get used to it. Now let's go.
I take friendships very serious. I don't call people friends. I don't call people sisters. If I do, guess what? You locked in with me.
Gee, I'm telling you, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm not gonna badmouth the bitch that I don't fuck with no more.
When y'all see them red flags, bro, listen to them.
Did y'all ever do a threesome together? I'm sorry, I just had to throw that out there.
Do I strike you as a bitch that want to do a threesome?
Hold on. What did you gain by running back telling anybody anything about what I done been through?
Nah, once you cross me, you lost me. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So, we back with the episode number
2. And, cause guess what?
Guess what? We got some shit to say. So, with that being said I feel like this topic of this episode, we need to continue it off from the last one.
And what do we leave off at from the last one? Please tell me.
Talking about friends.
If ain't nobody else gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it.
We finna put it out there.
We gotta put it out there because at the end of the day, and then just to give y'all a heads up before we start and get into the heavy, we're not just gonna speak on the negativity of the friendships because we got some great friends in our life as well. We're gonna speak on the positive.
Oh my dog.
But we will be pointing out those negativities.
You know?
So tell me about your friendships. What you want to start with the negative part or?
You know, we're going to kick it off with the negative, then we're going to end with the positive.
That sounds like a good thing.
All right, cuz.
Well,
okay, well, man, let's take it back.
How far back we going?
I want to say about like 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's back.
That's far back.
I wish mine was that far back.
Ooh. Alright, so cool. So it happened when I was working at a job.
Okay.
And you know, like when a job first opened or something like that, you get super cool with somebody.
Well, yeah, you kind of find that one employee that y'all don't kind of got like a lot in common, but y'all got some things in common to the point where y'all can kind of enjoy and work the job together.
Yeah.
And that really, it become your dog. For real, your
like,
work dog.
Y'all see each other every day and all of this stuff, so y'all get like real cool.
And then y'all be like,
carpooling
and stuff.
You feel me? Like,
I'm sorry, y'all. I just cracking a little jiggity joke.
But no, it turns into like being a friend and y'all calling each other sis type stuff, right? And let her remind you, I don't call some people sisters and stuff, but her, I like took her under my wing. Like, I mean, a girl didn't have a place to stay. Guess what she was at? You my dog, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Okay.
You can live with me until you get back on your feet.
And that's what a real friend does.
Yeah.
And they don't tell everybody about it.
Girl, so, mind you, after that, she had ended up hooking me and this guy up. So she's the reason why I was talking to this guy. Whole time me and the dude, we kicking it off, we going steady. Girl, why I found out she was sneaking with him. Sneaking and geeking.
Wait, hold on. Let's back up. The friend that you let live with you. Mm-hmm. The friend that you picked up when she was down. The friend that introduced you to old boy. Mm-hmm. Started having sex with him.
Girl.
Behind your back.
I mean,
did y'all ever do a threesome together? I'm sorry, I just had to throw that out there.
Do I strike you as a bitch that want to do a threesome?
Hold on.
I strike you.
Hold on, what is that? First of all, what's the look? What's the threesome look?
I don't know. I can't see myself doing it with a bitch that I called a fucking sister. Nah, like
Okay.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
But to put it out there, no, I didn't.
Okay, so I was just trying to figure out what made her comfortable enough to have sex with your dude.
Because she knew him. She knew him before.
You consider her a sister.
Yeah.
When you consider somebody a sister, you look at them as a best friend.
Right.
So I'm thinking like if y'all had a threesome or something like that, because sometimes things it probably shouldn't be happening.
No.
I don't know. Shit happens.
No.
I don't know.
It wasn't one of them.
Okay.
But
did you tell her how good the dick was?
No.
You serious?
No.
You just said it was 7 years ago. You might not remember.
No, I remember that.
So you won't be telling me?
No, so this how I knew something wasn't right.
Okay.
So when she used to tell me, like, you got to understand with the red flags, this type of shit, right? So before, like, I found out about that, because it was, like, on a drunk night with her, and she just straight up tweaked. So it's crazy how small Chicago is, first of all. Everybody know a little bit of somebody, right? Mm-hmm. So she was like, she used to do minks, like the little eyelashes and stuff like that, and she used to do, like, the little photo shoots.
Okay.
And so one day, she was like, Tree, slide downtown, woo, I'm having a photo shoot. And if you could, flat iron some girls, some of my model hairs and stuff like that, it'd be grateful, Mm-hmm. Girl, kind of found out, she telling me it's this one particular girl who she was doing her the photo shoot with.
Right.
Why she was fucking her man. And so she used to show me, wait, don't leave yet. Don't leave. Come back.
Gee.
She used to tell me, I'm like, damn, that's shitey as hell. It ain't click, cause you feel me? I'm like, that's a sister. It's a sister. Like, I'm not looking at her in that way. You feel me? So, whole time, I'm like, ain't that the girl you showed me saying you would be sticking around with her man? Oh yeah. What does that mean? So right there, that was instant like a red flag to me. I'm like, how you moving, bro? Like, that ain't cool. So, let her mind you fast forward. When the time come when I found out. She was drunk. And you know, like when you driving and stuff like that, you gotta use GPS. My phone did, I went on it to charge.
Oh.
See the text come through. Where you at? Now.
Oh my God.
If 1 + 1 is 2, I know this number by heart. I ain't gonna say his nickname, you feel me? But his nickname popped up on there. And so I'm looking, she knocked out. She's super comfortable. Knocked out, sleep in the car.
Girl, just in a slumber.
Slump.
Just
whole time don't even know.
Just in a slumber.
Whole time don't even know, bro. And I'm just looking, I'm like, girl.
I'm so fucking silly.
I just can't though, because I'm laughing at it now. But back then I was mad as hell, like I was salty as fuck, like anybody would. Because I'm like, bitch, you betrayed me.
Hold on, wait. Gee, I gotta know.
What?
She dropped, did it ever occur to you to just back here or anything while you was driving?
I was ready to deck that bitch in the eye. What you mean? Whole time, I'm like, all right, cool. So I want to get the, like, me, I'm a logical person, even though I should have just decked her shit, because I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
So, end up finding out, dude, he was like, he just couldn't say shit but say sorry. Like, it wasn't even one of those type of things. It was just happen. That's it. Whatever. So, with that being said is, he was like, what could I do to, like, prove it to you, like, that it wasn't, she don't mean anything or anything like that. I said, all right, cool, pull up on me. Pull up on me while she here. And so I was asking her prior before, I'm like, have you ever talked to him, anything like that? Because this is when I started isolating myself from people. So when they be like, oh, you phony, you don't be kicking with me no more and all of this stuff. Whole time, I'm like, it's a reason
you feel
why.
back. So it took you a minute to even to let her know, approach her with the situation.
Yeah, so I'm like,
why?
Alright. So like me, I'm a big prideful person. Okay. So when I feel like I've been played, I'm like, alright, I gotta keep it player. So I'm like,
okay.
Even though we was like, I'm not gonna say we was like in a relationship, but me and him was talking. Mm-hmm. And me and one another liked each other. You feel me? So I'm like, alright, cool, bet. I know what to do. So come around it, I pull up to her house and she was like saying like, we supposed to be sisters and all of this stuff. So I'm like, you right, we supposed to be sisters. So tell me this, have you ever talked to such and such? What? Girl, I swear to God, on my mama. I mean, laying on her mama, bro.
Damn.
Okay, cool. So you know what?
Mom Dukes in it, huh?
She brought her mom in. You know she ain't had to like her if that's the case. So I text her. I'm like, hey, pull up.
I never heard that before.
Man, I never heard somebody lay on their OG like that either. But neither here to say. Saw her to pull up on me. She comes out. He comes up. And I'm telling him, like, so swear to God, you know, I'm like trying to see where I can get her in the lab. Tell her, like, pull up. I'm telling him to pull up. Pull up. What you think she did? Don't even worry about it. She walked right in the house when she seen them. So I'm like, you said you never did it, right? Mm-hmm. She was like, no, bro, I swear to God, no. He pulling up. Walked straight in the house, closed the door.
You ain't talked to her since then?
And I saw that bitch, I was finna stump her, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, you know what? Whatever you do gonna come right back to you. So, that being said is, friends like that, when y'all see them red flags, bro, listen to them. You should no friend be doing no sneaky shit at all. That bitch right there, and I know she probably watching this. I know you watching this. Sneaky bitch.
But you know what, Treese? I gotta kind of intervene here. I got two things to say with that situation. Mm-hmm. First thing is, how you felt about her and felt like, oh, she was sneaky for doing that and y'all supposed to be sisters or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But did you have that same energy with him?
I couldn't blame him, but I stopped fucking with him. That's the thing. Like,
so why do you feel like you couldn't blame him? Like, why don't he get as much blame as her?
Oh, he got it, but the thing is, I can't. This is a person that I call like a friend. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This ain't like I had sex with the dude. We just talking.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Okay. So this is a difference. Like, it ain't like, I see like this is my man. Me and him, we just talking. It's not even a situationship. Me and him talking, like, the talking stage is when you actually get to know somebody.
Oh, okay.
One of those. And whole time of it.
Oh, yeah, she could have just said she wanted to talk to him.
It wasn't even that. The bitch hooked me and him up together. That's the difference. You get what I'm saying? So with that, I'm like, I can't really put too much static on him, but just to keep it moving with him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it is what it is. To this day, he still be trying to hit my line, trying to talk to me. But I'm like, I've been leveled up, upgraded on you, shorty. So it is what it is.
Right.
So with her,
but you said that was 7 years ago. This was my second follow up to that. You said it was 7 years ago. With it being 7 years ago, don't you think age has a play a part in it? I ain't gonna say don't you think, because that makes it seem as if I'm agreeing with it. But do you think that age play a part in it? Because I feel like some people feel like, okay, well, when you younger, you make mistakes, and as you older, you don't make these same mistakes and this and the other. Which at the end of the day, regardless of what age we all know what we doing when we doing it. But I'm asking you, do you feel like her age played a role in that?
No, because the bitch know the difference between right and wrong. Yeah, it's real simple.
Did she ever apologize?
She did, but I didn't accept it. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with you no more. I feel like you crossed me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could do that, ain't shit else that's beneath you that you can do. I wouldn't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say like it's cool to do it to somebody else, but bitch, if you my dog and I'm calling you a friend or a sister, whatever you got going on with them is your business. But when it comes to me, that shit real personal. Because guess what? We're friends.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. I understand your point of view. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been through that situation, so I understand your point of view. So I get that. I mean,
tell me about yours, because I feel like the static is coming back up, even though it's old, but it's just still a simple fact. Like
so it's basically it just opened up that old wound.
I ain't gonna say open up an old wound, because that been healed, so back up. But it's just in general, like not only on his behalf, like you really crossed me and I really took you under my wings. Like that's what it's like going over my head. It'll go over a lot of people's heads too. I take friendships very serious. I don't call people friends. I don't call people sisters. If I do, guess what? You locked in with me. The loyalty is stuck type stuff. But now, once you cross me, you lost me. It's it. That's it. Like
I don't know. I'm a little different though when it comes to. And I shouldn't be. I probably should not be. But I'm a little different though. Like I have a lot of negative experiences with friends. Okay. Not saying like all of my friends I've had no. It could be possibly one friend, but I've had a million negative experiences with that one person. You know what I'm saying? It could just be that. Man, oh my God. I had some. Oh Jesus. Let's see what friends. Let me see one. It's so many I just can't even pinpoint like the negativity like in it. I've had friends that tried to fight me. It's ridiculous. If you can look at me and want to fight me, baby, we was never friends.
Okay,
we was never friends, and I'm going to say that. Like we was never friends because at the end of the day, one thing's for sure, and two things for certain. I can never look at any one of my friends and ever think that I'm gonna put my hands on them because I look at you like a sister. So if I can ever feel like that I can fight you or bitch, no, that's never me. If it ever gets to that point, I'll stop talking to you before I ever feel like I can fight you.
Right.
That's very low. That's how I feel about it, and I'm gonna always feel that way. That's very low. I'm never gonna try to fight my friends, and I've had that happen to me. I've had one of my friends tell some stuff about me that I've only told them, but stuff that's like you wouldn't. If you talk to a person, you be like, I'm gonna tell you something, but I just really want you to keep between you, me and you. Like, I really need to open up to somebody about this because it's burning me inside. You know what I'm saying? And I trust you with this piece of information, and maybe you don't think it's as big. And you go off and you tell this person, that person, this person, or a group of people, some motherfuckers that I don't even hang with, know shit about me. No. No, absolutely fucking not. Because to this day, certain things, and my friends, the people that I'm not friends with, they can feel the same way about me or whatever the case may be. Well, sorry, I had to fix my titty. Fix it, girl. I felt a little titties slipping out. I'm like, hold on. Now I know my brain's too little. The fuck?
I can't.
Anyway, but yeah, like they can feel the same way about me, but it's like it's shit that I know about friends and stuff that I know that we're not friends no more. But just because we're not friends no more, don't mean I'm about to go talk your motherfucking business, tell this person this, tell this person that.
Right.
I've had people do just that. I've had motherfuckers not be my friend anymore. And get this, the motherfuckers who wanted to fight me, motherfuckers my enemies who wanted to fight me, they go and hang with them. Yes. How is that even possible? No, no, seriously, Trees, tell me how's that possible? Gee, no. Take this. Me and you best friends. Me and you sisters. Me and you friends. Me and you whatever. But we here, we locked in.
Right.
As soon as we not friends no more, we fall out for whatever situation, or we give each other some space, or we feel like, I ain't talking to that bitch no more, and this and that and the other. You go and hang with the same motherfuckers who said that they was gonna beat my ass.
Birds of a feather flock together.
What?
I guess she's saying
No,
is.
tell me. No, for real, y'all. In the comments, y'all tell me where they do that at.
Please comment down below.
I'm about to go hang with the very motherfuckers
Gross sister.
that hated your fucking guts, that said they was gonna beat your ass, which I was never worried.
Period.
But you go hang with the same motherfuckers. Gee, what did that say about your character? What did that say about you as a woman?
Right.
As a woman, what does that say about you? Can't none of my ex-friends ever say that I went and hung with a bitch that they don't fuck with. Can't nobody ever say I went and hung with a bitch that they don't fuck with, even though we ain't friends no more. Well, I got one of my best friends, my old best friends. A motherfucker came up to me and asked me how they doing. I said, shit, she doing good.
Right, you ain't got nothing.
Motherfucker ain't gotta know what's going on.
Period.
Why you do that at? But you the complete opposite motherfucker. You tell a motherfucker I don't fuck with her.
She was just mad from the
Bitch.
beginning.
I don't give a fuck.
Right, take a sip.
Okay, and I don't give a fuck that you don't fuck with me. Cause why don't? I mean,
Period.
but no. This little drink good. But for real though, like that shit is crazy to me. I always felt like that was some real down bad crazy ass shit. I have to feel like, I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves was right there. Like, damn, it seemed like whenever like with friendships, that's why I said a lot of stuff I pay attention to it. That's why I told you I would never say nothing. I be noticing shit. How you the same motherfucker? G, I can go on and on and on. You done badmouth these bitches so bad.
So she badmouthed them.
Man,
Let me make sure this right. So
not even just them. I'm talking about multiple fucking friends that I'm not friends with no more. I notice a lot of people that I'm not friends with no more. They badmouth a motherfucker so motherfucking bad and be right in their motherfucking face.
So was she friends with them when you was friends
It
with them?
ain't just she. It's multiple of their asses.
So was they friends with them when you was friends with them at the time?
No,
Or no?
we
They just never was
no,
rocking with you.
I wasn't cool with these people.
Oh, so they was just,
Yeah.
they can't join them. I mean, they can't beat them, they joined them.
What that little meme say? What that little meme say with the salt?
I'm dead. What it say, bro?
Damn, what that meme say? Shit. My motherfucking friend just told me the memes today, and I just fucking forgot. Y'all, one thing about me, I'm gonna forget some shit.
Because it wasn't
One
really
thing
important.
about me, I'm gonna forget some shit. That's who I am. I just be forgetting shit. You have to really remind me of some shit, because I'll just be really I forget the fucking color panties I had on yesterday. I be forgetting shit. But for real, like it's negative as hell. That's one thing that I noticed too. Getting back to the whole friendship thing. You fuck with a motherfucker that you know hated my motherfucking guts. Like, what?
That just wouldn't sizzle with my soul.
Man, it's like, what the hell? Then too, you run around telling shit about me? Where they do that at? I'm telling you, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm not gonna badmouth the bitch that I don't fuck with no more. If we don't fuck with each other, we just don't fuck with each other. That's it. And at the end of the day, because what you do don't make me. It don't nothing. Once we done. I'm never gonna have to post a status about how life is so much greater without you. I'm never gonna do that.
I'm gonna be living in my shit, so it ain't. That's the whole difference of it.
I feel like when you gotta do stuff like that, you really not
You seeking the attention, and you also letting it be known that you mad.
Yeah, that's what it gives me. You know what I'm saying? And I could be wrong, but that's what it gives. I'm not.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm not about to do all that. I'm not gonna talk about nobody that I don't hang with once. And then at the end of the day, it don't be no beef with nobody that I'm not friends with no more. It's never any beef. We just not friends no more. You know what I'm saying? We've grown apart.
That's it, girl.
We've grown.
Say it one more time.
Apart. We've just grown apart. But at the end of the day, with us growing apart, I'm able to respect us growing apart. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I can wish you well. I could love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I pray that God bless you and blesses all the endeavors in your life. I can really genuinely say that. Like, I don't want no harm to come with you. I want you to get on your feet. I want you to win. I want you to make it. Because that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as we just grew apart. That's it. But then when you start doing fool ass shit, telling my business. Gee, man. Ooh, gee.
So how did you feel? How did you feel when you found?
Gee,
how did you find out?
Sis. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I gotta say it because this was bogus. I had been in a really bad, fucked up ass situation. And I was so hurt. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even just one situation I was in. I just was at a bad place in my life. Like a really bad place in my life. And I was just so hurt. And so like anywhere I go at any given point, I could just cry. When that information got back to me, it was a circle. When that information got back to me, I was livid. Because you took something so close and so personal to me. You took something, I was so vulnerable at the time. You took how I was feeling, how low I was feeling, and you made a mockery of it.
So she was like laughing at the situation?
You mocked me.
Damn.
You mocked me. I would never, on my dead grandma head, can't no bitch ever say I mocked their situation. I don't give a fuck who it is, what they say. It could be an enemy. If anybody tell me anything about an enemy or a friend, an old friend, anything, I'm like, damn, I wish they didn't have to go through that. That's genuinely who I am, because I don't want to see nobody fucked up, nobody hurt, nobody nothing. But you mocked my situation. You went and you ran around and told my situation.
Like it was a joke.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you gain? Gee, I'm getting pissed. Gee, I swear to God, I'm getting pissed all over again. I swear I am. I think we got to change conversations, because I really don't want to name drop. I'm telling you.
No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
I'm getting pissed. No, seriously.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
I'm getting pissed about the situation, because sometimes you just be looking at certain things and you be like, damn, why? Gee, that shit really hurt.
She wasn't ever a friend, or they wasn't ever a friend. That's what they were.
Certain shit really do be.
They were just a friend of me.
Certain shit be really hurting though, at the end of the day, and that's just what it is. Certain shit just really be hurting, like, because at the end of the day, like we said last week. What we say last week? You consider friends. You consider your friends family.
Yep.
I look at my friends and I consider family, because at the end of the day, I love my family. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. But at the end of the day, I'm more with my friends than I am with my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm more with my friends than I am with my family, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but that's why I am.
But there's just somebody that you was destined to cross your path. Like, things happen for a reason. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, G, but no.
And so with that being said, is y'all grew up together and stuff like that. I don't want to say grew up, but like I'm just saying in general, like y'all basically hung around each other so much that y'all like really caught a bond together.
Man, G, like we did everything together. Like everything, we did some of every fucking thing together. Like for real, like G, like real life, I consider whoever. If I'm not friends with you no more, I consider you a sister. If you a friend of mine, I gotta look at you as a sister. If I can't look at you as a sister, then you're not a friend of mine.
Right.
I'm gonna just be a honey, and you hitting it from my mouth. If I don't consider you sis, you're not a friend of mine.
Period.
You're an associate. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You here for what you here for. You know what I'm saying? You here, we kick it together. I see you. Hey, how you doing? Walk the band. But other than that, if I can't consider you sis, you're not a friend of mine. And that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that shit, man. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it's bringing up a lot of emotions. That's why I say it's so much you can say about friends. Because man, when I was going through some of the hardest times, I heard some of the shit that was being said about me. I hear certain shit like, damn, you said that. Bitch, you said that.
Talking about some what?
Bitch, you said that. And bitch, I know you said it.
Because
it's true. Because it's true. That's how I know you said it.
Oh, yeah.
I be knowing. That's how I know you said it. That's how I know you said it. Because it's true. The shit that happened, the shit that happened in these certain places, in these certain areas, it was all fucking true. And that's why I said you made a mockery of my situation. Because what did you gain by running back telling anybody anything about what I done been through, what I was going through, how bad I was hurting, how I broke down? What was okay about that? What was okay about that? What was okay about to make a mockery of me? What was okay about that? What
So
was
my
okay?
thing is, I got a question.
Because God, you know what God does when stuff like that? He make your enemies your footstool. Because baby, at the end of the day, guess who I am?
Ooh.
I have leveled up, baby.
Period.
I have leveled completely up. Certain stuff don't even get to me,
got
don't even
chills from
bother
that.
me. You know what I'm saying? He make your enemies your footstool.
Period. Stop on.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I just couldn't, like, damn, you told that. Then told one thing I had, man, last summer I was in and out of the hospital for this and that. And you know, just dealing with certain things with my health, just getting myself back together. You run around talking about that. Now, how did that make a break? How did that make you? Right. Like, how did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that help you grow in your life? That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Situations that an old friend has had, how does it help you grow in your life? Is it just to sit around and have a conversation? Like, what do it be? What do it be? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I would wish you nothing but the best. Everybody that, if I'm not talking to them, and like I said on last week's episode, and y'all can hit this out my mouth, I don't mind being friends back with people that I wasn't friends with anymore. Because at the end of the day, I realized there was some things that I did wrong. I fucked up. And at the time, I wasn't woman enough to say, oh, it was my fault. I did that wrong. I should have handled this differently. So yeah, some people, I don't mind being back friends with you. Other motherfuckers,
but it's always gonna be a fuck you.
Bye. And like
fuck you again.
It's like I said, no love lost, but bye.
You hear me?
No, I don't know beefs, no nothing. I'm not into it with you. It's none of that. Just
I can't say this no more than what I'm gonna say it again. Once you cross me, you lost me. That's it. I feel like I cannot trust you at all. If you did some shicey shit to me, I can't trust you. What's the whole purpose? And then when I told my friends that, because we talking about the positive side now, yeah, and I'm telling them about the negative, and I call this person as a friend, they gonna be looking at me like, bitch, you drunk off that damn beer? Like, what the fuck? why is you back cool with this bitch? Oh yeah. So yeah, I had them friends that be ready to fight, even if I do take a person back, like as a friend. They'll be like, no, I still don't rock with that bitch. I don't want to be around her.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. And I'm glad that you just said that, because another thing too, if you know you're gonna be back friends with somebody, don't tell nobody what they did to you, because what's gonna happen is you gonna forgive them. But your friends, they're not gonna forgive them.
Your other friends,
they gonna keep looking at them sideways. They're gonna be. I was gonna do my ass cock, y'all. I was gonna cock my ass, y'all, across that. I think I should still do it.
Bye, bro.
Like they gonna be looking at them cock whole time. You like, nah, the free shit better.
And they gonna be like,
no, okay. She's still the same person. She just a motherfucking wolf in sheep's clothing.
That's it. Just gonna be like, okay, all right, that's your friend.
Talk about those. Now that we've gotten past the whole negative side of those friendships. Now that we've gotten past that negative side, I think it's safe to talk about. Oh, have we gotten past all the negatives?
I mean, I have.
I mean, like I said, it's just not one situation. It's a lot of negatives, and it's just too many for me to touch on at this point. But like I said, that certain things you notice, you just be like, damn. It's that deep, because guess what? I'm telling you, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. If any beef with a friend or anything, or whatever situation, not even gonna say beef, because I don't beef with my friends. But if a situation ever make it to the internet, we're done. We gonna all stick a fork in me, cause I'm done. You're done. Cause once that shit hit the internet, baby.
So have anybody done that to you? Have it hit the internet?
Do it look like some shit? Hell yeah, some shit. I just had to know that. No. Because at the end of the day, you got my number. You got
That's
my
what's
number.
tough. I hate them type of people.
You got my number. Matter of fact, if you ain't got my number, you got my social media. Send me a DM, baby. Send me your number. And tell me what's the problem. Mm-hmm. Once your situation hit social media with a friend, that's it for me. Because now, you know how I'm looking at it like... You searching for some clout, or you trying to get the outside's opinion on something that me and you got going on.
Right.
What do they know about our situation? What do they know about our friendship, our situation?
Baby.
Or what did you tell them? Because you know it's 3 sides to every story. It's your side, it's my side, and it's the truth.
Period. Can't say that.
Get us all together with a mediator.
So
the positive side, because it is some good friendship.
Because I felt the hostile coming back up on my end.
Yeah,
it was rattling up. It was sizzling my soul. And after that, I see the energy bursted on you. So I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Because let me tell you why that energy. Let me tell you why that energy came towards me. Let me tell you why. Because people can have this whole idea about you, can have these feelings towards you, can have this whole bad demeanor towards you off of what somebody else said. That's why it brought hostility. That's why I brought hostility, because for me, it's like, damn, motherfuckers don't even really know Ebony, really know who I am, really know, like, you know, what I'm capable of. You only know what somebody else said, and this somebody don't even like me no more.
Girl, that's weird bitch energy.
Like, that's why I said it's bringing up, because man, look, like I said, it's 3 sides to every story. Like, it's always 3 sides to every story. At the end of the day, if somebody keep constantly coming to you talking about somebody, a person, it's something that they feel like.
Start looking at them. Start looking at you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a person keep constantly speaking on this one person,
and they hang with them too.
If you constantly keep speaking, it's like after a while you be like, hold on now.
Bitch, okay.
Is it? Because after a while it's like, you don't.
If you doing that to them, imagine what you saying around when I'm not around. But neither here nor there.
Your good friends. What about your good friends? Tell me
my
about
dogs.
Them your dogs for sure.
Now let's get off with you. Let's do a little.
I got some great friends. I feel like I got some great friends.
I'm a motherfucking dogs. I cannot lie.
I feel like I got some great friends. Man, you know how like people be like, oh, I got a friend for this, I got a friend for that, I got a friend for this, I got a friend for that. I don't feel that way.
You don't?
Nope. I don't feel that way. Nope.
Details.
Nope, I don't feel that way, because let me tell you why I don't feel that way. Because I feel like my friends, we kind of in sync. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We all basically like the same stuff. Mm-hmm. We basically do the same stuff. We like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our mindsets kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody their own individual. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like we still, you know what I'm saying? All of us are pretty much in sync. I don't know how else to really put it. That's why I said I don't feel like, you know, like you got a friend that could do this and a friend that could do that. Nah, I feel like the group of girls that I've surrounded myself with, my girls that I've surrounded myself with, I feel like we kind of all on the same level. So I don't have to pick and choose which friend could do this and which friend could do that. Now I see some weird shit happening with people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People do some weird shit like that. But between me and mine, no, And I feel like anything that I've gone through, or anything that's happened to me, or whatever the case may be, I feel like they really was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did have a legit fucking support system. Like, my support system was off the chain. Like, off the chain. And a lot of people can't really say that, but my support system was off the chain, because at the end of the day, if they haven't experienced what I've been through, if they hadn't experienced what I've been through, they had the words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? They had a trip. They had a trip. You know what I'm saying? Flying me out. They literally, like, girl, my best friend, I was going through my breakup. My best friend, that same week, flew me out. I got flued out, y'all.
By best friend, though.
By my best friend, I got flued out. Baby, and when I tell you, when I got flued out, I keep saying that because it sounds so good. But now, when I say I got treated like complete royalty, like she made sure, like, I was straight. Like, when I say straight, I mean straight. Like,
that's what's up.
Straight. Like, when I say straight, straight. Then you got let's fast forward some months. My other friend flew me out, made sure I was straight. Like when I say I was gone so much, When I say they was on it, when I say calling, checking up on me, encouraging me. When I say, okay, maybe I should go see a therapist. Maybe I should talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, bitch. Black girls don't do that.
It was word of encouragement.
It was not that. You know what
it.
they said? Oh, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, go ahead and go because you need a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? The encouragement has always been there, and we have so much fun together. Man, the fun be out of this world. Man, I be having so much fun, and it's good fun. It's good fun.
That's
like
what you need.
You ain't gotta worry about this. Oh, she said, he said, well, y'all this, y'all. No, it ain't none of that. One thing we gonna do. We gonna have us a good time. We gonna have us a good time, man. When I say they just some awesome. That's just my group was just some awesome girls. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know. Like I got okay. So I got my group of girls, my group of friends I hang out with. Of course, you got different people, different friends from this place and this and the other. But it's like the people that I know that I've surrounded myself with, and I had said a prayer too. I had said a prayer about my friends. One thing y'all gonna know about me is whatever I do, I don't care what I do. I don't care if I curse. I don't care whatever. I gotta get my point across. But whatever I do, I'm going to keep God first. I'm going to talk to Him. I'm going to pray. Sure. I'm going to do these things. And guess what? I literally pray about everything. Like I prayed about my friends. I did. I prayed about my friends. I said, God, and I was talking to my friend. I said, God, keep people in my life that want to genuinely see me win. That want to genuinely see me happy. Like, keep those people around me. Surround me with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, those prayers. And another thing with these prayers, when I start talking to God about friends and whatever else, you better be ready to receive what you ask for.
Yep.
Because let me tell y'all something. When I was praying about friendships and stuff, and I was asking God to keep my friends in my life who want to genuinely see me win and this and the other, and the ones that don't, or the ones that's not good for me, let them go, or if we got to break apart for a little while, whatever. When I tell y'all some friends I didn't want to let go, I did not want to let go. That's why I said you got to be prepared to receive that prayer. You got to be prepared for that.
What you're saying.
Because when I tell y'all, when people start leaving my life, how I was asking God to not let them leave.
Girl, ain't no way.
I bet God was like, hold on now. Did you just ask me to put people in your life who want to see you win and who want to genuinely see you happy? Now you telling me to, don't let this person go. You crying to me, telling me to leave them here? I'm telling y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I cried over some friendships. Baby, I cried over some friendships, baby. I cried over some friendships. I really did, because I didn't want to let them go. I did not want to let them go. I did not want to let these friendships go.
So I gotta step in on yours, because you had said that you didn't have different friends for different things. I feel like on mine, I have different friends from the prior episode. Like I told you, I got friends that do a pull up with me, friends I can vent to, that I just want them to listen and not say anything. I got friends that cries to me and they just want me to shut up and just listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless they ask for opinion. You know what I'm saying? I got friends for each occasion, because guess what? You can't always mend friends together.
Right.
Because just because you think, oh, they cool and we're cool, so let me just mix y'all together. Sometimes they don't always mix together. Because trust me, I did it before and it just didn't work out right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with that.
And on my end, look, I'm talking about these my dogs. Like when I was down and out going through depressed stage, they just listen. You don't always have to have friends that's like, not saying that it's not a bad thing or a good thing, just like getting fluid out. Sometimes, like me for a prime example, I'm an introvert. I don't really like to talk about my problems unless it like bottles up. And my sister, Amber, I'm gonna name drop her because that's my dog. She knew something was up. You get what I'm saying? And she like, G, what's up? You good? Ooh. I just need you to listen, talk. She was like, well, you know what? I'm always here for you.
Right.
Yada, yada, yada.
Right.
I have a friend that's also that if I need to shop, go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? They ready. They don't. I got friends that be like, I don't want to go out to eat all the time. I got a friend that's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like you have friends for different things, and it's like different meanings to them. You meet them, they in your life for a reason.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out what part of the area is they meant to be in your life.
But see, I agree with you on that whole what you're saying. And let me tell you why I said that I don't my group of friends, because every friend that you just named that you got for, that's the group.
That's what's up.
That's the group. And so that's why I said I don't really have, oh, this friend can do this, because that's the group. That whole group, somebody does this, but that's the group. That's my group in a whole, and we just so happen to all be friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just so happens to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, like you said, I do got different friends as well. You know what I'm saying? That I love dearly. Talk to them about things and this and that and the other. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. And I do agree with you that everybody can't be, you cannot blend friends, because I did try to do that before, and that backfired in my face, and I just won't do that again, because just because I may like you and think that this person could like you as well, it don't always work out like that. It don't always work out like that.
It don't
always work out like that, because at the end of the day, everybody got their different energies and shit.
And you don't got no time for that. And especially my attitude, because if I feel like I'm like, you know what? We gonna kick this off another day. Call me when you're in the house, girl. That's it. Yeah, we finna go outside. Bitch got shit going on.
Girl, get your ass on.
Nah, but for real though, sometimes you got those friends that be like that for real. You still love them to death, but it's like, you know, like, alright, just your ass tweaking.
Yeah.
Go ahead, handle your shit.
I don't know, but another thing too, like, I feel like another thing too with having positive friends in your life is being able to call on them when you down. Yeah. Like being able to, I may need help with this. I may need help financially. I've had friends that help me financially. You know what I'm saying? And not look at me and be like, they finna go run and tell everybody in the group of friends, or finna tell this person, this bitch needed help with this. Yeah. It's like, hold on now. Like, I asked you because I genuinely, in my heart, felt like I could come to you and tell you this problem that I was having in the hopes that you'll be able to help me and not put it out there, because if that was the case, I would have put it in a group and said, which one of you bitches can help? Right. But I didn't do that. I asked you, and I genuinely appreciate those friends as well, because at the end of the day, sometimes people be embarrassed about needing help or whatever the case may be. But if you got real friends, genuine friends, then you're not gonna be embarrassed about it. You're not gonna feel bad that you have to ask them for some help. Like, that's just the reality of it. That's why I said I can't focus on all the negativity when it comes to friendships. Even though it's a lot of it out there, because at the end of the day, I've definitely had some fucked up shit happen in my friendships. But remember when I was just telling you, like, I really wanted, like, I cried about a friendship? Let me tell you one of the friendships that I cried about. Me and this one girl.
You gonna take a step first?
Because I really cried about this friendship. I really did.
Say no way, bro.
I really cried about this friendship. So, let me tell you what happened. And, I mean, at first I was embarrassed by it, but, I mean, at the end of the day, things happen. And we all live and we learn. But let me tell you one friendship that I cried about. But now, it is what it is, because now that I look back on it, like, when I finally, like, gave it to God, when I finally look back on it, it's like, damn, I did too much. I reached out way too much. But anyway, one friendship that I had, me and her, we never got into an argument before. When I say we never was at odds, never had an argument. I've never heard her say anything bad about me, like, tell my business, nothing like that. And same thing with her, like, I've never said anything bad about, told her business, none of that. Nothing. The situation is, me and her went out with my guy, the old guy.
Oh, God.
Yes.
What happened?
It's gonna get juicy, I do feel I'm not gonna name drop, because this is a really crazy story. So we go out, and so that's what happened. It was his birthday, and so I was feeling like, damn, we hadn't talked in like a month or so, and I was like,
a friend, right? The friend or the man?
The guy.
Okay.
It was his birthday, and I hadn't talked to him in like a month or so, and she was kind of helping me through it, like, you know, because I called her like, man, I'm feeling down today. It was his birthday. I'm like, I'm feeling down today. Can we go out? Let's go have a drink. Let's do something. So I go over to her house. We take pictures. We on Snap, just having a good time. I'm telling you, it started off so good, y'all. Man, y'all finna hear this story. It's ridiculous, y'all. I'm so embarrassed to just say it. That's why I keep smiling.
Take another sip.
You right.
Take another sip.
You right. So y'all, only my friends know the story. My mama. So I get to her house. So we finally we leave her house. So we driving or whatever like this, y'all. I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Driving.
Wait,
up.
before you even feel embarrassed, I don't need you to stop saying that because guess what? This is a comfort zone.
It is.
We gotta make everybody else feel comfortable. So guess what? We gotta share experience, bro.
Okay.
So talk your shit because you got some shit to say.
Yeah, I do got some shit to say, and this could literally help somebody.
Yeah.
So y'all, this is where I say, before I get to the story, do not get too fucked up. Don't get too drunk. Now you know what it's going. I just said don't get too drunk.
Heard from my experience. Okay.
So we so anyway, me and her driving like that. So I'm like, let's drive past his house.
No.
Yes, girl. I'm telling y'all.
So you doing drive
fast,
bro?
Yeah, because I was in a real tough space. This was years ago though. This one like,
but it happens to the best of us though.
Y'all was in a tough ass space. So I'm like, let's drive past his house. Y'all, we drive past his house. So I sit in front of his house. I parked in front of the front door.
No.
So I was like, bitch, look up there, see if his light on. Bitch, she live on the 21st floor.
What is she looking with binoculars? Like, what the fuck? I'm dead.
Y'all. I'm like, look up there. Look on the 21st. See if he up there. I was like, count
the fucking windows.
Count the windows, bitch. See if the light on. Bitch, we up there counting while he walked past my car.
No. Damn.
I was looking, I'm like, bitch, don't. I was like, turn around. Don't turn around too fast. I said, he right here. Y'all look.
Don't tell me he knocked out the window.
He looked, y'all.
I'm dead. Yeah, I gotta sip to that.
Y'all, he looked in my car. He was like, so I was like, come here. Like, I had to play it off. Like, I came for him, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come here. I get out the car. He like, nah, you come here. I get out the car. He like, yeah, what you doing here? So I'm like, I know it's your birthday, you know.
What is it? I'm in a neighborhood. I went on a friend.
Y'all, hold on. Y'all, it's gonna get real ridiculous. So I was texting my friend, and my friend was like, say, bitch, make sure you tell him everything that you've been feeling, everything that you told me, make sure you tell him, because it's your time. Because imagine, like I just told you, I had not talked to him for like a month or two. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm texting him like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. So I said, I'm gonna be right back down. So I told her, keep the calm, the heat, everything like that, because it was winter, well, fall. So we go up to the house or whatever like that. So instantly when I get in there, he closed the door. So he like, yeah, what y'all gonna do? I said, we finna go out to eat, you know. So I was like, did you get that message that I sent you? So he was like, what message is? So look, he was like, that long ass message, I ain't read that shit. Nah, guys don't be reading all that shit. Y'all
no, I'm like saying like, damn, he bold as hell to say that shit.
I said, nah, but he laughed. But that's how we used to joke. We just cracked. So I laughed. So he was like, let me look at this shit. So he opened it up and he read the whole thing. He went down. He like, man, Ed, he had gave me like a little hug or whatever like that. So we sitting down. We just chopping it up on the couch. Mm-hmm. We get a knock from the door. A knock from the door, y'all. So he like, Ed, see, I ain't know you was coming over here. He opened the door. It was another girl. So I instantly texted my friend, like, bitch, it's the girl that just came.
No.
But no, but for real, he right though, because I literally had just popped up, right? And we went together. No. So she came in, y'all. She looked at me. She looked at him. She looked at me, looked at him. She was like, so manager, she had just got into a fight. She had like a little black eye. Her hair was pulled out on the side.
Well, damn.
And so he had like a bag of witch hazel. He like, damn. He like, damn. He like, damn, her day is all bad today. He was like, she just got into a fight. He was like, I bought the witch hazel. And she was coming over here to spend the night with me.
I'm dead.
So he was like, so y'all look. He like, well shit, I ain't got no plans. He like, well shit, I can go with you. I can go with y'all. Y'all finna go out to eat and have some drinks. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Wait, so he left the girl?
She left.
Oh, okay.
So I had text my friend. By this time I text my friend like, gee, this girl. He was like, she was like, oh, she was like, was she such and such? I'm like, yeah. She was like, girl, she on the phone. She on the phone with her friend telling her friend like, it's a girl upstairs. She all laid out on the couch. Imagine y'all, I hadn't even took off my coat. I was just sitting down. She could have came in and went in the room and laid it on down. Like, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, let me fast forward to my friend because it's about friends, right? So imagine when I say he just said like he go with us. Mm-hmm. Imagine I don't think he had ever met her at the time. So I'm like, okay, cool. So me and her, we had went. He was like, I'm finna get in the shower and stuff like that. He was like, I'm gonna call my cousin to meet up with us. His cousin or his friend, whoever he said. I said, okay, cool. Me and her, we gonna have a drink. He let me know we had literally had a drink probably like 10 minutes away from his house, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. He called me back. He like, all right, I'm ready. So we go back to the house. So we go upstairs or whatever like that. So I introduced him or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we sitting down. So he like my cousin or whoever it was. He was like, they gonna meet us out there. So imagine, I'm like, where we going? Let me tell y'all where we went. So y'all know like off of Pandora's Box, when it's like a big club full of everybody just having sex.
What? What idea was this to go to this?
So imagine y'all, hold on. Just imagine y'all. He had been told me like literally like months before, like back up in March or April or something like that. Like it was a place like this that existed in Chicago. So I was like, yeah, I wanna go. I wanna go.
I'm dead. Not
yeah,
bad.
I wanna go. I wanna see what's to it. Girl, so that's when he asked, he was like, oh, you wanna go to that place? It's open tonight. He was like, it's only certain days you can go and there's only like certain people know about it. So I said, okay, cool, let's go. I asked, I was like, are you comfortable with going? Mm-hmm. She said, yeah. Y'all, we get to the place. We got our liquor and everything, y'all. We get to the place. And I can laugh about it now. But back then, I was pissed. So we get to the place. So he had to pay, I think, $100 for each of us to get in. Because it's one of the little places. So downstairs, like when you first walk in, downstairs, so you can't have your phone, you can't have your camera, you can't have none of that, you can't have your phone out.
So they confiscate all of that?
No, but you can't have it out, like at all. So we go, we downstairs. Downstairs is like the little DJ booth, the little dance floor. It looked like a little club, right? Mm-hmm. So the man asked us, like, have y'all ever been here before? So me and her, we like, nah. Him, he like, yeah. And so he was like, do y'all...
Wait, so he been there before?
Yeah. Oh, he had been here before I even met him.
Hold up his hat.
Yeah. So he like, hold on, y'all.
This getting juicy as fuck, huh?
Y'all. So we got in, the lady ordered me. He's like, y'all need a tour? We like, nah, he could do it. He been here before. So we found a little place to sit our liquor and stuff. Now imagine in this place, nobody could touch your liquor. Like nobody could do nothing. Like everything, literally, like you can leave your stuff there. Nobody's gonna touch it. Put nothing in it. It was one of them places like they really watch everything. So we put our little bottle down, got us a little whatever, our little table. So we started walking through the place. So we started walking through. So the first room came, right? So we go in the first room. The first room had like this little, like, what's the little thing? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Nah, the little thing you ride.
The bull?
Yeah, it looked like one of those, but it was steel, of course. So we played with that. Me and her played with that. So he was like, right here, you got to put your, right here on the door, you got to put your name on it if you finna use the room. What? He was like, y'all gonna put y'all name on the door. So we laughed because again, it's a joke. So he like, nah. We like, nah. So we go upstairs. Now upstairs, that's where everything going down. Everything going down. So we just walking from room to room, just seeing a different room.
That's right.
Man, I literally thought we was in a movie. That's literally how it was. I don't even know if this place still exists anymore. But anyway, we go through all the rooms and we just see everything. And then we go back downstairs to the dance floor. So we dancing, having a good time or whatever like that. So I had got so lit. I don't know if it's because I was happy that
we back talking to him.
We back talking to each other. We having a good time. It started off, so the day started off real blah because, I was missing him or whatever. Gee. So, man, I'm just taking shots, just having a go at it, G. Me and her dance and everything like that. So, I had got fucked up. That's why I said, don't be getting too fucked up. So, she was feeding me sandwiches. So, in the bathroom, I had to throw up or whatever. So, we ended up leaving because I was just too messed up. Y'all, I went to sleep in the car. Next time I woke up, I was in front of my house. So I wake up and I hear him ask me like, "Yeah, where the keys at?" So mind you, I'm just like, I always keep my house keys in my armrest. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't know, no. So I fell back to sleep. Next time I woke up, I was walking in his house. So mind you, I'm just completely like just out of it. Mm-hmm. So I went to sleep. By the time I woke up the next time though, it was morning. And so I look over, I'm like, where's she at? That's how fucked up I was. And that's ridiculous. That's why I say I don't encourage nobody to get that fucked up. Man. So I'm like, where'd she go? He like, I don't know, I think I took her home. He was like, he was like, text and see how she got home, whatever like that. So I text her. So I'm like, I said her name. I'm like, what you doing? I was like, did you get home? Are you okay? Like, you know, he want to know, did you get home? Like, what's going on? So she texts back like, yeah, or whatever. She said my name. And she was like, girl. She was like, I got to talk to you. She said she got to talk to me. So instantly I'm like, okay, cool. So my other friend ended up calling me like, girl, she mad at you. How about while I was asleep, they got into a big ass argument.
For what?
He told her that I said that I wanted to do a threesome with her. Never said that. Never mentioned that. Never said I ever wanted to do no threesome with my best friend. Never.
And she believed it.
And she believed it. And she believed it. And you know what pissed me off about that situation? Because I text her so many times, like, I text her a long paragraph, like, hold on, like, gee, you really finna believe somebody you literally just met? You literally just met him. Mm-hmm. You finna believe what he said? And when I told him, like, why would you say that to her? He was like, shit, yeah, but I don't know. He was like, I probably did tell her that. I stopped talking to his ass for like a month or two or something like that. And we had started back talking for whatever reason down the line. But I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you say that? Like, what prompted you? Like, why would you do that? So he like, well, shit. He was like, can you apologize to her for me? He was like, I was really drunk. I was really fucked up, Eb. And he was like, I honestly don't even remember how she got home. He left her in front of my house. Ooh. Her phone was dead. Ooh. It was like 2 a.m.
Oh, he left her stranded. I said shit.
He left her stranded. Yep, he left her stranded. Gee, I was so pissed off at him. And then I was so mad at myself because I'm like, damn, I should have never got that drunk. But you want to know what pissed me off was because you told it to somebody else. You told it to another friend. If we close the way that we are, if we best friends, how we said that we are, that should have been nothing that you couldn't talk to me about. Mm-hmm. Gee, I called, I text, I sent multiple text messages, and you know what it said? Read. She was reading all my shit and would never respond. After a while, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Because at the end of the day, anybody in their right mind would know how fucked up I was. Let me tell you how fucked up I was. I woke up the next day with so much throw up on the side of my car. That's how fucked up I was. So you mean to tell me you gonna take the word of a motherfucker that you don't even know this person? And how the fuck I'm gonna do a threesome with you if I'm passed out? I'm passed out. No, seriously, I'm passed out. And I'm a very open person. If that's something that I wanted to do, I would have just told you. Mm-hmm. But no, I never wanted to do that with you. Ever. I've never had that thought in my mind ever. Never. It never crossed my mind. Ever. To this day, I would never. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that our friendship ended, now that friendship I cried about. That's why I was getting to the whole what you cry about. That friendship I cried about. Because I was so upset because I'm like, damn, this motherfucker done just ruined my friendship with somebody we never had an argument before. We never had a disagreement. I just feel like our friendship was stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, she had deleted me off social media and everything.
It was that deep.
It was that deep. Mm-hmm.
She was mad.
She must have really believed that. But the thing about it is, when I talked to my other friends, they was just like, I would just told you don't bring me around his ass no more. He tweaking. He don't ever bring his ass around me again. And that would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been pissed off about it, but that would have been that. I wouldn't have took it that far to not ever talk to you again because at the end of the day, if you a friend of mine and you saw G, I was so fucked up. We was around on the expressway. I was throwing up out the window. That's how fucked up I was. So the next morning, was so much throw up on my car, and it's just like our friendship. I feel like I cried really hard about that. But once I got over it, I ain't look at it the same no more because I'm like, if that could make you walk away from me, then we was never really friends in the first place.
Are y'all still going now?
No.
So y'all never like amended?
No, no. I seen her a few months ago. We just stared at each other. Ooh. We just stared at each other. And I know this is going to be petty of me to say this. I stared at her all the way out the restaurant.
Not that. It looks cute.
I know that's petty as hell. Gee, y'all, that's petty as hell. I should never did that. That was very petty of me. But I literally, you know how you just watch somebody, I literally was like, I literally stared her all the way out the restaurant. And that's ridiculous. I shouldn't have did that. But I felt kind of hurt and I felt kind of betrayed because the situation, you knew the situation that I was in and you went and you talked to somebody else about it before even talking to me. I would have never discussed that with somebody else.
So you just took his say so over yours.
Yeah, and you told somebody else something. Then telling people like, do you think they planned that? I hadn't talked to this motherfucker in 2 months. Now how fucked up I got, and it was off the do say. It was off the do say. But yeah, that's a friendship I cried over.
I ain't crying no friendship.
I did because, like I said, I consider it more so family. That's like me not talking to my family no more. That would hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. I'm sensitive too, though. But I'm sensitive too. And then
it's cool to be that. That's
then I'm a Libra too. So a lot of stuff.
I'm a Virgo. I'm straightforward.
Then I'm a Libra too. So
I'm straightforward. Okay.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, if I could go back and do it all over again with certain friendships, I would. And some of y'all just fuck y'all. I hate to say it like that, but some of y'all just fuck y'all.
Say what I'm saying.
Certain friendships, I really wish I could go over, just do it all over again. I really do.
If I can go back, I wouldn't have been friends with them. I would have just looked at them.
That's what I mean.
Like you said, you looked at her.
Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, I'm like, then you can only imagine what a person done told other people about you. From that situation?
I'm like, at this point in my life right now, whatever they said to you, believe it.
Believe it.
I don't care.
But no, at that time, that's how I felt like, damn, I can only imagine what she done told everybody else.
Right.
I can only imagine. Gee, I was... But that place was a nice place, though.
I'm dead. So that place is a nice place.
Y'all, it puts you in a Pandora's box. I'm telling y'all.
So wait, what the fuck is a Pandora box?
Pandora's box. Damn. Is it twa, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. So like but anyway, like you go in and you literally have to take a drink or you had to take some drugs or you have to take a pill or something before you can even get inside a Pandora's box. And once you make it in that bitch, anything goes. Everything goes. Any and everything goes. Everything goes. And when I tell y'all, I love Pandora's Box. That was one of my favorite movies. And I was too young to be watching that, but that was one of my favorite movies. So when I got the chance to actually go to a place like that, my motherfucking antennas stood the fuck up. My antennas was on hard.
So to elaborate, what Pandora Box is like an orgy.
A big ass orgy. All types of shit just going on. It was just, I didn't even know like no place like that existed. I just keep saying that because I really didn't know that. Believe it to him, he was gonna sniff a place out like that.
Freaky, yeah. But neither here nor there. You know what? Friends happen for a reason.
Yeah, they do.
You know, if they meant to be in your life, they meant to be in your life. If not, it ain't time for y'all. Only thing I can say is, if it's meant for y'all to cross paths again, guess what?
It's gonna happen, and that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. And then a lot of times too, before we close, I want to say like with friendships with me. I oftentimes, like if something go wrong in a friendship that I got going on, I'm normally the one that reach out and fix it. And I had played that role, and just me just being just honest and vulnerable at this moment, I had played that role for so long that it had got so draining. Now, I don't even the friendships that are gone, I don't even reach out no more because it's like ain't nobody reaching for me.
And you get tired of being a bigger person.
Ain't nobody reaching for me. Don't nobody ever call me to try to fix a friendship or try to mend nothing or try to see what happened. It was always me like, okay, well, what happened? Like, can we fix this? Can we? And it's like after a while, I just kind of got tired of being that person. And once I noticed that I stopped reaching, nobody. I noticed that nobody was. Yeah, nobody was reaching for me. Once I stopped doing a reaching. Like one of my friends, I loved her dearly. She was a friend that, and it's like don't say like, oh, I looked up to this person, but I really admired her. Mm-hmm. I admired her. She's 3 years older than me. I admired her. Like, man, like we was like this, 2 peas in a pod. Like I really admired her. I loved her. I loved her outlook on life. I loved how she was. She just. I feel like she was very mature. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She opened opened the door for me with a lot of different perspectives and stuff like that. And that's another friendship with her. Like, I feel like when we was at odds, I felt like I was always the one. If we was at odds, I think once or twice, and I felt like I was the one that reached out to her. And once I noticed that I had backed out from reaching out to her, and I was like, I wonder if she gonna reach for me this time. And we both Libras. We're both Libras. Yeah, our birthday. Her birthday 5 days apart, I believe. And I was like, I wonder if she gonna reach for me this time. I'm telling you, I always reach for her. Like if we had a disagreement about anything or we stopped talking for some months or whatever, and I reach out to her like, because I miss you. I literally looked at her as a big sister now. Like, and I was like, damn, I wonder if she gonna reach for me this time. She never reached out. And that was about 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years. She still ain't reached out.
That's a lost cause.
She still ain't reached out.
So,
she still ain't reached out. And I did that on purpose. I'm like, I wonder if she gonna reach out to me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if she gonna be like, well, Eb, I'm sorry. Or, Eb, this is what went wrong. Or, Eb, I didn't like when you did this. Because I always was the one. Like, I literally reached out to her. Like, well, how can we fix this? Well, what did I do wrong? Well, and then, I felt like our friendship was stronger than that. And then when I noticed that she didn't reach for me, it's like, damn.
You just seen when the loyalty and the friendship standard.
Yeah, I just seen where we stood. And it was just like, damn, okay. That's another friendship that I thought meant more, but it didn't.
Like I said, people cross paths for a reason.
Yeah, but we got those good friends that we have in our life, and they're there for a reason. Everybody playing their role for a reason. So.
We got the good, the bad, the negative, the mutual. The ones who can talk it out, thug it out, hug it out, cry it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But, you guys, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please, like, comment, and subscribe.
Because this was a touchy subject.
It really was. And and we do apologize if it was too long.
It wasn't long. They understood.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there that understood it as well too.
Yeah.
But like I said, if y'all never went through it and y'all are going through it and you don't know how to co-op with it, guess what? That's what we're here for. So that being said, I think that much concludes this episode.
So, and look, y'all. Like I said before, it's so much going on out here. We never know what people are going through because everybody not gonna tell us. Everybody not going to tell you what they're going through. Everybody not going to tell you their problems. So, always remember to be kind. Be nice. Always remember that. Okay? Alright, well, we'll see you next time on
We Got Some Shit to Say. Bye.
Bye.